feel like, bitch, I'm a crow. Whoa, I feel like, bitch, I'm a...
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Diego, and y'all already know by the title and the thumbnail, man. We getting into this NBA 2K26 news with Uncle Demi. You gonna see what they talking about, man. I go love y'all.
47 days until the release of NBA 2K26, and there's a lot of news regarding the new and updated MyPlayer builder. So make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe for more NBA 2K26 news content. First off, on July 17th, 2K will be starting their Road to 2K26 live stream. And in these streams, they're going to be revealing new features coming to NBA 2K26, including improvement from community feedback and when to expect gameplay and full game mode breakdowns. Now, this is very interesting because 2K is claiming that they are listening to what the community wants fixed. And
before we even start and get to that, NBA, like 2K, like they devs and stuff, they not listening to the community, bro. Like most of the community want the city to go back smaller, or we really don't even want the city. We don't want the little arcadey look, all that, bro.
hopefully they're listening to the right people, because there is a lot that needs to be fixed going into NBA 2K26. But I want your opinion. Comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see fixed going into 2K26.
Rhythm shooter,
the gameplay,
take it out the game,
the city, rewards, or more. Let me know down below in the comment section. Moving on, we have some sneak peek information.
And we want fast play in 2K, bro. Like, I'm so tired of 2K being sluggish, moving slow, all that. Like, 2K need to speed the game back up how they had it, bro.
On what the builder is expected to look like in 2K26. Now, if you guys don't know who Uncle Demi is, he is a 2K content creator, but he does have insider information on NBA 2K26. He's had some pretty solid info for the past few years, and he's been pretty accurate. In his latest video, he talked a lot about the NBA 2K26 builder and what is expected, and he said this about the tall guard builds.
What I will say is that, you know, big guards, big builds will have, you know, a really good opportunity to dribble in 26. So if you're looking to have bigger builds that beforehand.
Me, y'all already know my wave, 6'3" and under. I'm more of the comp guard, dribbling type guard. So we don't really too much care about the big guard wave, or like 6'10". I heard we supposed to be getting 6'10" dribble demigods again. But I doubt if they move the same as a small guard.
Just couldn't get the SIGs and animations as the NBA starts to progress and these guys are getting bigger, taller, and being able to handle the ball. You can feel confident in having a guard build, a lead guard build that can dribble as your primary ball handler.
You guys heard it word for word. He said big builds will have the opportunity to dribble in 2K26. Now, this is huge news. In 2K25, tall guard builds were literally terrible. The tall point guard attributes weren't really the greatest, and the animations were...
Because if you run into somebody like Glock 19 or somebody that actually know what they doing, they not really terrible. Most people on 2K don't know how to dribble. Most of them do like the meta dribbling and stuff like that. Most of them don't know how to get open. They have the wrong SIGs on, so that's why they probably saying something like that.
Really terrible. Now, the dribbling in general on 2K25 was awful, but it was even worse for taller point guard builds. So hearing this is a breath of fresh air.
And they took out left stick dribbling. Like, bro, if we dribbling, bro, we need both sticks. What is we using one stick for? Know what I'm saying, y'all?
If this is true. And Uncle Demi also had to say this about guard builds in 2K26.
What I will say is that effective dribble moves will be giving to the taller builds. So as you can see, you're capped out at 6'7". Expect to be able to be a little bit taller at the point guard spot. All right.
Just repeating what he said expect to be taller than 6'7" at the point guard spot. Again, this is really interesting because in 2K25, the tallest you could be at the point guard position is 6'7". So who knows? We may be able to make 6'8", 6'9", or even 6'10" point guard builds in 2K26, and that would be absolutely insane, but pretty accurate. A lot of people want realistic games.
They're not gonna be as fast as a 6'3", bro, or a 6'2" guard. Like, it might be good for the moment, but I promise, like, small guard gonna always be the wave for a guard, basically. And the meta probably be like 6'4", 6'5".
play in 2K, so this would make sense. I mean, the best point guard builds in the NBA are really tall right now. SGA, Luka, Halliburton, they're all 6'6".
Yeah,
even LaMelo Ball is
yeah.
6'7", and the list goes on. So honestly,
But with them being that tall though, you don't get no dribble styles for real. You don't get no dribble moves and none of that for real. Like, but they saying they supposed to be loosening the builder up, so 6'10s and all that can get the same dribble moves as a 6'3". That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That might be tough though.
it makes sense. But we really have to think about it. This has to mean something if 2K is being less restrictive on how tall you can be at the point guard position. I guess we're just going to have to wait
Bills
and see,
might
but
cost
this does
more.
sound great. Uncle Demi also hinted at what the dribbling is going to be like in 2K26. Listen what he said.
Also, dribble styles, expect the dribble styles to also help tailor for the bigger builds to be able to guard. I mean, to be able to dribble.
This is music to my ears, but I hope this is true. I'm going to repeat what he said. He said effective dribble moves will be given to taller builds. And he said also to expect tall.
Well, if they're going to do that, they need to give jump shots to all the short guards too. Like, you shouldn't be a certain height to get a jump shot. For real.
Dribbling builds to have good dribble styles. Now, again, this sounds great. It really does. But I gotta see it to believe it.
Facts,
this
though.
is a yearly cycle of hearing the same thing over and over. And we as a community have finally caught on. So
Facts.
I do sincerely hope that this is actually true. I'm gonna make a very good point here. In 2K17, you could make a 6'10" point forward build that could dribble very well and speed boost. However, the dribble moves itself and the speed boost animation wasn't quite as fast as the 6'5" playmaker point guard build.
Right.
So the taller build.
Y'all hear what I saying now? That's what I said. Like, the 6'10s might be smooth. Like, you might be able to shoot over people and stuff, but they're not gonna be as fast as a 6'3", or 6'4", or a 6'2" guard.
Got the same exact animations in 2K17, but they weren't as fast as the little guards. And that's exactly how it needs to be going into 2K26. You can go on the Xbox right now and look at the description of NBA 2K26, and they describe it as fast-paced. So if they lie, this is actually...
Nah, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. 2K going back to fast pace, that's what 2K need. We need that in good gameplay. Now, I heard pro play supposed to be coming back into the game, which is like kind of suck for 2K for real, but we'll deal with it.
Bad. Now, moving on, Uncle Demi said this about the builder, and I'm going to be honest, some of you guys are not going to like this.
Expect the builder to be the same.
Knew that
Almost
was
about
coming.
the same. I mean, you know, it's been the same since 2K21. Don't expect anything.
I low-key want pie charge
different
backs, but they
than
already
it was
said
from,
what's coming back, so
this year, okay? Obviously,
Oh, well.
expect it to be a little bit more looser, I guess you can say, and also expect it to be, you know, some of the same situation stuff with like cap breakers and that type of stuff.
cap
In
breakers actually
2K25,
good.
the
I like
builder
cap
and the
breakers.
gameplay do not go hand in hand, but I'm hoping in 2K26, the builder and the gameplay do go hand in hand. There are so many people that want pie charts back in 2K20, but honestly, I think that would be a big step backward. I think a lot of people...
I don't know. I don't think that it'd be a big step backwards. I think that they should give us pie charts, but they should like kind of like make it different. Like, don't give us the same exact pie charts, but like give us a pie chart that we can pick, and we can't have like 99 everything, like a 99 drive and dunk, a 99 three ball, a 99 pass sack, or something like that. Like, at least let us sacrifice something. Now it's just like, bro, 2K is so strict to the point that you can have 99 everything, and that's not the way that they trying to make it. That's not good for 2K.
People just miss NBA 2K20's gameplay, not really the builder itself. Now, if we went back to anything, I would definitely prefer the double archetype system that we had in 2K19.
I like the double archetype
There was such a
too.
variety in gameplay because the
19 was
builder
actually
calls
good,
for
2K.
so many different play styles. But overall, in my opinion, I think we should stick with the freedom builder that we have now and just really improve on it. Now, for all my big men and slashers out there, Uncle Dick.
Take it back to when we can upgrade our player and it can be $50, bro. Why is we upgrading the player to 85 and it costs almost $150, 2K?
Jimmy just dropped a gem. Listen to what he said.
Also, when it comes to big man contact dunks, expect that to not be capped at 6'10".
That's gonna
Okay.
be crazy.
So at 6'10", you're expecting to only be able to get the big man.
That's gonna be crazy for
elite
big
and pro
people, though.
contact
Like
dunks.
big guards and
Don't expect that.
and
Expect
bigs
that
and
to
stuff.
be,
That's gonna be crazy. I'm
just
not
solely
gonna lie.
based on your standing dunk rating. So if you're able to get that standing dunk rating to get the pro contact dunks, which is an 80. So if you're 6'6" and you're able to get an 80 standing dunk, then you can get the big that standing contact dunk. Almost kind of how it is for like your smaller individuals that can dunk, like a Zion Williamson.
Word for word, Uncle Demi just said expect big man contact dunks to not be capped at 6'10" builds or taller, and expect that to just be solely based on your stand dunk rating. Now, guys, this
sound
is
like-
huge.
it
If you don't
sound
know,
like-
in NBA 2K.
It sound like the defense in the paint is gonna be dog again this year. That's what it sound like, but I don't know.
25, you can only get big man standing contact dunks if you're 6'10" or taller. But Uncle Demi
But the
said to
contest
expect
the
big man
contest
contact
system
dunks
is
for
trash
builds
on
that
25,
are shorter
though.
than 6'10", as long as you do have a high standing dunk rating. In my opinion, this is a huge W because there's players like Zion Williamson that exist who is 6'6", and he can get nasty standing contact dunks
Nah, for real.
consistently. Now, this is a huge change to the builder because normally the shorter you go, the less
The
standing
less-
dunk rating
yeah,
that you
yeah.
actually get. It's crazy. This all makes sense
So if
now
I make a-
why Uncle Demi
a
described the
6'3",
2K26
and I
MyPlayer
can get
builder as loose. It seems like
pro
we're gonna have more
contact
freedom
dunks?
and less
Oh my God,
restriction
that'd
and
be
choose
crazy.
exactly what we want to do with our build. Pretty interesting. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Shooting is one of the most
Hey, this is off topic, but bro, he just snatched that man's soul, bro. No cap.
important aspects of any 2K, and this is what Uncle Demi had to say about shooting in 2K26.
And then, of course, from the shooting standpoint, one thing I will say is that expect shooters to get more of that 2K19 type feel.
Overdose back 2K. That sound like them them 6'10s might be crazy, Chad. I said Chad like I'm on stream, but they might be crazy though, y'all.
Type vibe. All right,
2K19.
where you could have a lower rating and still be
Stretch
able
his
to
back.
Uncle Demi just said to expect shooters to get more of that 2K19
So
vibe
they
where
can
you
have like a
lowered rating and still be able to
65
shoot
three ball
pretty
and
consistently.
shoot
Now,
good.
this
That's
sounds great.
crazy.
You know, we kind of already have that in 2K25, but
crazy.
it's definitely going to be interesting to see how they change things up going into 2K26. But how do you guys feel about this? Do you guys think you should have to have a high 3-point rating to shoot pretty consistently like it was in 2K21 old gen, or do you think the skilled player should be able to green consistently with a 73-point rating or even lower? Now, speaking of shooting in 2K26, this is not confirmed, but 2K is hinting that rhythm shooting is going to be returning to NBA 2K26. In the game details, it says
They need to take rhythm shooting out the game, bro. Rhythm shooting, and nothing's gonna beat rhythm shooting and Zans and all that. They making it hard for people to shoot with square. They make it hard for us to shoot. But they got Xanders and strike packs that's only pressing a button and they greening it every time.
Let's facilitate with free-flowing dynamic movement, stay in rhythm with improved shooting mechanics. Now remember, guys, 2K did say that they're going to be listening to the community feedback on gameplay
They
from
not
2K25,
at
so
all.
it'll definitely be interesting to see the route that they go
They
down
not
with
gonna
the
listen,
rhythm
bro.
shooting. Will
They say
remove
it every
or keep
year.
it and
They not
improve on
gonna
it?
listen.
I've seen so many different opinions on rhythm shooting from 2K25.
I promise
a lot
they
of
not
people
gonna listen.
love it, including myself, and a lot of people absolutely hate it
I
and
hate it.
despise it.
Like, I
There's
did.
so
I only
many
hate it
people who
because
hate
of
it, but
Zans,
they've
bro.
either never tried it or never really got good
That's
at
the
it,
only
and
reason
they
why
just
I
want
hate it.
removed.
Other than
But
that,
if 2K does
I
decide
probably
to
wouldn't
keep
have
it
a
in
problem with it.
2K26, they definitely need to improve
If you
on
think
it, and
about it,
shouldn't-
right stick shooting been around for so long, people just ain't use it. But now that it's Zans in the game and all that in the game now, they ain't got no choice but to use it because people can't shoot with square. And when they do shoot with square, you're not even confident in shooting with your shot because it's a guaranteed time and that you're gonna miss it, even if you time the shot right.
be such an insane boost to your green window compared to players who just use the button. But you guys let me know down below in the comment section, what are your thoughts on rhythm shooting going into 2K26? Do you want it? Do you not want it? Let me know your thoughts. Uncle Demi also had to say this about tall builds.
What I will say is that expect the 6'10" and taller builds to be able to get stuff like on-ball minutes and that type. So right now you see how it's capped off. You're not able to get the on-ball minutes. Expect to be able to get that and not be capped off with that, because we all know individuals like, again, Giannis, There's taller 6'10" builds that can defend.
Wow, this is absolutely
be
insane.
crazy.
He literally just said to expect.
I can already see it now, y'all. Me being a 6'3" guard and it's a 6'10" lock with a 99 steal, bro, it might make me stop playing the game. Because I know he going to have max wingspan and he's not going to stop pressing that square button, y'all.
6'10" and taller builds.
That's gonna
to
be
get
crazy,
on-ball
though.
minutes.
That's gonna
Now,
be
if you play the older
crazy.
2Ks,
6'10"
that's
getting
basically
on-ball
like
minutes.
the clamps badge. There's really two things to point out here. Number
That's
one is
crazy,
he confirming
bro.
that on-ball minutes is back, which it should be. And number two, 6'10" or taller builds.
I want to know
can
what's going to
get
be the
this
new
badge.
badges.
This reminds me of 2K19, all the lockdowns that were 6'10". Woo,
Yeah, 6'10"
those builds were
lockdown
really
was
hard to
crazy,
go up
bro.
against,
But
it
a
sounds
lot of
like
them
they're gonna
couldn't
be
shoot.
back. Again, it sounds like they're having way less restriction on the builder this year, meaning they're going to let taller builds play even better defense. Now, this sounds great, but it could be very bad. We're just going to have to wait and see. He also said this about tall point guard builds dribbling in 2K26.
Back in 19 and 20, you know, those 6'7",
Playmaking
6'8"
glass
that were
was
really,
crazy,
really good.
bro, not
that
gonna
can,
lie.
you know, get that very high, you know, dribble ball handle and stuff. You know, you should expect that again.
Wow, this is crazy. He just said to expect those 6'7", 6'8" builds from 2K19 to come back to 2K26. Again, this does sound great, but we're just going to have to wait and see because
Facts.
as a community, we refuse to get our hopes up anymore. Now, in 2K25, tall builds could definitely get some decent dribbling attributes, but they couldn't speed boost, so none of that even really mattered.
That's what I said.
Going into 2K20,
That's exactly what I said, bro. That is exactly what I said. Like, the 6'10s, bro, they're not going to be as fast as a 6'3". Me, I know me. I'm going to somehow break the game for small dribblers, bro. I'm going to be coming out with dribble tutorials, all that, bro. So y'all just stay tuned for that.
we just need explosive and way more responsive gameplay. Leave a
Facts.
like if y'all agree. With all this being said about the 2K,
Facts. We most definitely need a fast-paced game and more responsible, too. Because, like, it shouldn't take all day for me to do a move. That's because pro play in the game. But let me know what build y'all going to make for 2K26, man. Make sure y'all hit that like on that video, man. I love y'all, man. Hey, go out, man.
Listen.